Living conditions, 1750 to 1900, industrial Britain. Huge issues with living conditions. Right, this is the chapter to really get your head round. You can write a lot about this. So we've got people, as we know, moving to these towns. We've got issues with industrialisation in these towns and mass urbanisation. So why are there so many problems? Look, 5 key reasons for the terrible living conditions. As it says there, number 1, the towns grew quickly. This is industrial revolution. It's quick, it's sudden. Supply of houses could not keep up with the demand. Build quick, build cheap. Don't worry about the people living in it. Town government was weak. Right? They didn't really care about the people. They didn't have any laws. They didn't check upon these houses. There was no law to ensure decent housing to protect people's health. Laissez-faire. Learn that phrase. Right? Let it happen. More interested in Britain becoming rich and powerful than the health of their people. And as it says there, still got that problem with the fact they don't actually understand about germs. That will be cracked later, but it takes a while to get there. Housing, again, key words, key ideas. Example of disease, typhus. We've got back-to-back houses. We've got cellars. We've got lodgings. These houses were grim. And that image of those back-to-back houses will last all the way through this time period. And they will eventually be really kind of like torn down in about the 1930s. Food, remember what I said? Everyone's now going to be fed. People aren't dying of starvation. That was an old concept. But what we've now got is not quantity, not how much is a problem, it's quality. What it was really like. Adulterated food. Adultery, cheating, cheat the food, mix other things into the food. We always learn our examples. There we go. The diet of the poor, it's malnutrition. It's not good for you. You cannot survive off of bread, butter, potatoes and tea. It's not a balanced diet. Water, all right, we'll look at cholera separately a little bit later, but we know that water is a massive issue. All right, water is not being piped into the homes of the poor still, so they've got to queue to a water pump. There we go, there's the water pump, bringing God knows what type of buckets with you and various containers. You then keep hold of that in your house. That becomes really quite stagnant and really quite grim. They'll even collect rainwater. Christ, who on earth would want to drink rainwater in an industrial town? Then, probably the biggest problem of them all is waste. Because these towns grew so quickly, they just could not cope with the level of excrement. There's nothing they could do. It would take an absolute genius in terms of Bazalgette, or Bazalgette, it's Bazalgette though, to solve this, but that's going to be a little bit later. All right, we've got these horrible toilets being used. All right, they are being cleaned occasionally, but it's all just a little bit grim. We do, as it's again said, that there is things that can be done. We've got our water closets, our flushing toilets, but again, they are for the rich. They are not for everyone else. And that put a massive pressure on the sewage system as well, because they couldn't cope with then those water closets, those WCs being flushed. They knew that they were just living in filth. Look at that, dirty Father Thames, 1848. They knew, but yet they did nothing.